Hey bestie, my name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Aggressive Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make I no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices. Hey besties, what's going on now? Welcome back from the weekend. It's a Monday, and it's definitely going to be an interesting afternoon on Gossip Gala. My name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe, aka Plenty, aka Gracie Body. You see how I'm looking now? Oh dashing. See, honestly speaking, let me even start gossiping with you guys. My weekend was lit, like lit. Emphasis on lit. Tell me what's going on. How did you spend your weekend? Did you go out? Did you go meet your man? I like to hear that gossip. Tell me, how was it like? Or are you one of those persons that, they probably just hit your account? Let me even tell you one gist. Where all of us day like this, they say money no day, money no that, money no this. That's what one of my girlfriend just called me and say, babe, are you around? Let's pull up because my guy just sent me 100,000 naira. For what exactly? I was even thinking. But guess what? For just ice cream. See, the Odoku's in the house. Let me quickly call my numbers now so that you can hit me up. Don't mind me, I'm just joking. This is just me saying that my weekend was late. So I'm not in the studio alone. You know how we do it here. I'm with one of my besties. Emphasis on besties. This baby looking all dashing. This baby looking all beautiful. When I saw her this one, I'm like, People I say not be only me want to enjoy my weekend because they need to have sent you 1 million naira for you to come up with this hairstyle. I have another person with me than Mira. Hey, what's going on with this hairstyle? You need to give me that gist.
I think I was tired of the usual ones. So okay, let's
spice
take
it up
from
a bit.
0 to 1,000.
Come on.
Okay.
I love it.
So, you say your weekend was awesome.
It was lit.
Gosh, my weekend was full of emotional roller coaster.
Hey,
I was in
listen,
so
a roller
much
coaster.
pain.
Oh my God.
My weekend wasn't good up until like yesterday evening. But man, this is me, so I'm sharp.
Are you sure you're okay? Do you need the hug? Come on.
Maybe some freaky money in my account.
Hey, like how much?
You say 100K, right? Can we start from there?
100K.
I don't know. Will make me feel better.
This is just me telling all the Odogus in the house. because me, I don't have 100K to give my fellow woman. So it's a liar. I said that mistakenly because she's gonna come for me.
Yeah.
All right, let me quickly let me quickly bring that. So I have one interesting person. This is my able guest. He's interesting. You guys have seen him before. In short, I consider him family now. I have another person than another music. Hey, my bestie. Come on.
I love that you mentioned that we're family now. I actually feel like I'm home. Like,
yes.
Yes. I love it. Hi, everybody. So good to be here. Always. Feels
How
like
you
home.
feeling?
I'm doing great. I feel great. Like you said, this is home for me anytime. So Upgrade TV is home now.
Yes,
when you see me, don't feel strange. I'm here now, okay? All right, people.
How did your own weekend go?
Exactly. Now, wait till me. I won't ask Sambi that. Tell
So
me.
why does it look like you're expecting to hear that I had a chill with my girlfriend? Like I was home.
Okay.
I get it.
Yo, what's going
I
on?
love it. No. But honestly speaking,
Honestly,
if you literally did that, some is of all of us on this table. Now you enjoy your weekend.
like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I actually had a great one. Yeah. I rested enough. Even though my face doesn't show it because I still have like a bit of sleep. I rested a lot, but in the midst of it, I was caught up working in the middle of the night during Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, but I rested a lot and I had a great time. So yeah.
Interesting.
Is that had a good time? I wish you
Yeah.
can give us more detail.
You don't want to
Do
know
you
how that it is.
understand?
No, it's for me alone.
No wahala now. All right, let's talk a bit about your music, right? We've talked about this over and over and over again. So are we expecting an EP or expecting a track? What should we look forward to,
Okay, so hi everybody, Onoja Music here, and it's always exciting to talk about my business, which is my music. And I appreciate for you guys that are always calling me on this platform to share my journey and to also let you guys know what's up with me. So I am currently working on an EP.
I love it.
Supposedly it was meant to drop like in November 16th,
Oh.
which is
Oh,
my
my
birthday.
Close. Ah.
Don't tell me! Oh my God!
When I said we are
Yes, I'm so
family, I wasn't capping.
Okay, my birthday is actually 16th November, and I was going to drop, sadly, unfortunately, I was going to drop an EP on my birthday, November
Okay.
16th. But, due to some, I
I
had to
feel you,
move
I feel
that
you.
till like January next year.
Oh.
That's because I am a perfectionist. I want to
feel
ensure
you.
that any bit of a masterpiece I'm dropping out has to be a
It has to be
masterpiece.
bam. It
So
has to be
before I even
another
start
banger.
creating, it's already a masterpiece. So I
I
have to
feel
ensure
you.
that it's a masterpiece before I drop a masterpiece. Okay.
I love it.
So yeah, I'm moving that to January.
Mm.
But then 16 November is my birthday, which means that I definitely am gonna be dropping something on my birthday.
I
So you
can't
guys
wait
just
to
be
hear
on
it.
a lookout, keep your fingers crossed.
I can't wait to
We're
hear it.
looking forward to
So,
it. We're
definitely,
rooting for you.
definitely.
And then
Thank you.
that November month was special.
Like,
bro.
it's a special. Check us out now. Like, yo.
Oh, you push a rest,
are
I
special
beg.
like that.
Rest,
Holla.
rest,
November.
rest, I beg. This is not me being the bad benevolent,
We usher in the Christmas
we
for you
get
guys.
it.
We usher in the Christmas, the celebration, the
easy.
chilling
Oh,
time. What,
we
are you guys
You
joking?
have the whole
Are you guys
month
joking?
of the year. I
No,
mean,
it's a special
we
month.
left all the way from January to
Tell me.
October. But that's okay. Let's come.
Like,
the best.
to wrap up the year.
As in, bro, look
Officially.
at us now.
We're like that.
No vex, no, let me find trouble.
Fine.
No, I would want you to give us a freestyle, right? Because I don't think many people have. I mean, people that have been watching us over time, they've not get to like hear your. Oh Jesus, you need to hear this guy sing. So we would want to hear it now. Give us, from one
Okay.
of the track you have in your EP coming.
Okay.
Just give us, one that we should expect soon.
All right, so I have a national anthem on my page. I'm sure everybody knows. So I'm just going to share that on the freestyle. So I have I Dey Shame, which is one of the singles I dropped off my EP, my forthcoming EP, right? So let me just run it like a freestyle for you.
All right, let's get.
So I'm just going to sing this to these two amazing queens. And that's to say that I really am shy. I dey shame for Una. They look me when I dey sing, okay? So, for my mind now, I be waiting you like your defender. Guide you through the night, back to sender. If they won't put asunder for this love, where we get, this my first time.
Oh my
Me,
God.
I no understand. This your love sign. Make you turn 'em down if you wonder. Sakba no go day for this love. Where we get, but I'd a shame for you from the way you know they look at me too. You the shame for me. We the shame. We the shame now.
Put your account number here.
Do you understand?
There, let me
I-
send
I-
you some
I-
dollars.
I feel like, when he was
Let me send you
singing,
some
right,
dollars.
taking us on that journey, I just felt like we're probably in like one of those Nigeria Idol kind of settings.
Right.
Like, do you
Yeah,
feel it?
I looked it
Like,
like I was
bro,
walking down the aisle. and
Oh my
from the
Exactly.
God. Oh my
ground.
God.
yo,
Let's
you
do
don't-
that after the
you don't
show
pass
already.
this place,
Let's
oh.
do that after the show. I'm here.
Wahala. All right, let's really go back to the game segment, please. Can we have the redos on? All right, let's really go on a short break, please. Thank you so much for sticking around. So it's on the street of social media, right? Let's quickly get the redos on, please. Okay, 1 month of the year has 28 days. Should be on our two done the drag since
Come on,
November,
now, this is
November,
so
people.
easy. Babe,
It's
we can't
so
even put our
easy.
hands right now. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
would you want to go first, babe?
Oh, yeah, babe. I should go first.
Okay, so
Sure,
as
uh-huh.
a guest, you're thinking I would say February because we're smart kids.
Of
Oh,
course.
wow.
Remember, every month of the year has 28 days.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I think every month of the year has 28. But I mean, I think
Go
some.
for February.
We'll go for February, but in case to say state, right? But I think
Don't mass
every.
people.
Wait, you stick to
Every
February.
month.
I'll stick for us,
But
January.
we're a team,
So,
right?
yeah, so
Uh,
every month of the year has 28 days.
Yeah.
Which person they go for which one? Make I
Okay,
understand.
I'm going for
She not February.
See, we are collectively going for every month of the year.
has 28 days.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
If it's February,
So against
that's
one.
our part 2 answer.
Oh, part 2.
Yes. in
So
case-
if you the right WAEC now, you dey get part 2, Abby.
well, at times.
Yeah.
At times, Abby. All right, let's really go straight into the stories on the street of social media. The first one says there's nothing normal about going to an ex to beg for assistance. This is said by a Nigerian lady addressing married women. So let's quickly read this post together that was on Facebook, and it says there's nothing normal about going to an ex to beg for assistance when you now have a partner. Married women, I am talking to you. Shongbami. What you guys have to say to this? I mean,
I feel like it should even be a married women thing. I mean, the moment you
people in
left your
general.
partner,
Okay.
so your ex, your partner, now your ex, to go to a new relationship, you really do not have any right to go back there to beg. This is for the following reason, for 2 reasons. Number
Tell me.
one, your own self-esteem. Number two, you're literally dragging your current partner in the mud. Even if it's as broke as broken, right? You have no right to go back to your ex because there's no way we'll not insult you. So you left me for. See who you left me for. So now, no.
I think it
save the
depends.
guy's ego.
I think it depends on what the relationship is
Yeah,
about,
exactly. I
though.
was
But
just
let me
gonna
hear
say
you.
that. I think this all, like, I agree with what you say completely, but I mean, this also falls back to how the relationship ended. You know, there's some relationship that you just have to go separate ways because some things are not just aligning. But the love is
Exactly.
there, the chemistry is there. It doesn't mean that because we've ended, I don't have anything to do with you. It's not a hate case anymore for me. Right? I mean, I've had, sorry, I hate to use myself as an illustration,
No,
but
but
sometimes
go on, my love.
I've had to like come through for my ex before, and my ex had come through for me before. And we both had moved on at some point. We've gone our separate ways. We have our separate relationships going on. But there are some things that you know that, oh, Onoja should be able to do that for me.
Exactly.
And then because we actually ended in a subtle way,
Yeah.
not because I caught you cheating, even though I caught you cheating, and because if I actually genuinely feel a thing for you, I could come through for you where I can.
True.
So I absolutely do not see anything wrong whether a guy is going to his ex, a female, to ask for help where he actually thinks she's fit helping, or
Exactly.
she's going to him. Even in marriage, I could be in a position where I need a job badly, and I know that you,
Yeah.
God's
Can help
beauty,
me
can
with
help
that.
me. So I could be married to another chick, but I've dated you before, and I feel like you're in the right place to do. And we actually shared a moment as precious as that in the past. There is nothing wrong, guys. Go back to that your ex if you know they can help you.
But if you
Tell
guys
them what's
ended
up.
on a bad note,
If it's on a bad note,
honestly,
it's actually a drag.
Don't go back to your ex
condescending.
because of your partner's ego. I mean, if not because of yourself, your partner, try to save that innocent man because obviously he does not know you're
It's
crawling back
condescending.
to your ex's DM to beg for money.
I think the another angle to take this is probably one of the reasons why this person must have come out to say this, probably because, you know, when you go back to your ex, I mean, there's this feeling, there's this whatever you guys
Yes,
had.
now you
So
might
there's
want
just
to work
every
for
tendency
it.
that, you know, you
Yeah.
want to
But
probably
then
go
why
down
do I feel
again
like
with that
that
person.
this is
and all.
actually to attack someone? Why do I feel like someone is coming for her husband?
Hey.
And it happens to be her ex. I mean, his ex.
that
Like,
one
you get what I
is
mean?
deep.
This looks personal to me because I actually don't see a big deal in it. Actually.
I mean, that's why it's social media. So a lot of people come out to say things that literally are
It's
literally
like for
hitting them.
themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they just want to use, you know, third person
Right.
and all of that to make it look like, okay, it's none of my business. Probably it's just a friend and all of that.
But please, let's end this on this note. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you reaching out to your ex, depending if you've hurt them so much. Please don't go back.
Disclaimer.
And if the ex has to help you, right? I mean, the person should have had some level of, okay, I've moved on, we're fine, we're cool, I could help you to help you.
But I think there is a
I won't come back to
law of
insult you.
what do they call this?
Law of
thing?
what?
Law.
Okay, if I understand what you're talking about, where a man that slept with you before he has the tendency
Exactly.
of
There's
So-
a law of
Okafor's
something.
law.
Okafor's law. Eh.
Exactly. That works. So let's just keep it that way. There's nothing wrong, guys. Especially if you're in Nigeria, please. If he hits you, Sakpa, reach out to that guy, reach out to that baby if he help you. It don't matter.
well,
You
again,
guys have shared the
ego
moment.
will
She
not
don't chop
let
your money
me.
before.
I'm
So reach out
sorry,
to her.
my ego will not let me.
It's that's
Wahala.
right. Nigeria never happened to you, Abi.
I did tell
Okay.
you. Let's check the comment section, please. Okay, this one saying, "Now the husband they insult himself, Sha. Why the hell is your wife needing assistance and you are not there to help? That she has to shamelessly go meet an ex from her past to help her under a man's roof. That is meant to be a provider and protector. That man has failed."
That's rude. That's rather too forward. I mean, like we just set an example now. You can't possibly say that. It could be that her man at the time can still not be able to do it.
Exactly.
I mean, we all go through what we're going through, right?
True.
So you can't just like wrap up everything because it's a man.
So we're blaming it on the man.
You understand
That's
what I mean?
what this person is.
This is
doing
not
now.
nice, girl.
That innocent man never sent you
What's
to
her
beg
name?
money
Innocent
from
to me, Kenny.
anybody.
Take it easy.
The innocent
girl.
man didn't ask you to go beg money from anybody. Maybe yes, you are the
situation.
Maybe your sibling. Then you don't necessarily have to tell them, okay, I'm taking this money because of my husband or because of my partner.
Don't you think before somebody would stretch his or her hand to go meet his or her ex, don't you think the siblings
or maybe they've exhausted or
exactly
stuff happened? That's the truth. So let's just keep it. It's okay to go back to your. I'm just on that.
It's okay. No, I agree.
It's totally okay to go back to your ex, except you be devil and you finished it on a very wrong note. Otherwise, there's nothing wrong with you.
Blocking type of note.
You get so yeah.
Next comment, please. Okay, if your ex should give you a huge contract that can transform your life, would you reject the offer because he's an ex?
Yes.
What if the ex is the destiny helper you've been praying for?
You get it.
Just asking for a friend because my gender can pretend for Africa.
Thank you, my lover. She's chemystical. You made chemistical sense there.
Hey.
I love it.
Wahala. All right, let's quickly run up to the next story on the street of social media. And this one says, ex-user shares story of what happened to a married woman. Okay, what a married woman did after her husband burnt her certificate. Let's read this tweet, please. Okay. So Dr. Fai says, my friend gisted me then how a man gathered his wife's certificate up to uni level and burnt them. Wow. She stayed in the marriage and the man was smug, thinking he had put her in her place. She found his documents and burnt them. Then she left the marriage. Now, the person underneath it says, that's Kennedy, he says, Newton law, for every bass, there's a corresponding bows. And to be honest,
Nigerians are not boring at all. You can never catch us.
When they say aura for aura,
corresponding bows. I like the sound of that. It sounds like a bomb.
Do you get?
Do me, I do you.
You said it for every bass. I'm like, waiting the shell. When I say there's a corresponding for me.
I mean, let me share this story. It happened to a very close friend of mine. It didn't happen, but she was having a talking stay with this Benin guy because she stayed in Benin after NYC, and the guy was, I don't know, not to talk down on any tribe, but there's this thing about Benin guys. They're always very bossy. They want to be loved. Some of them are actually very abusive, of course. I think they're used to that nature. So the guy was telling her that
he must not come for you, though.
Please do not come for me, Beanie Boys. Abort mission.
When you have the likes of Shali Poppy and Rema, don't do that. But go on, my dear.
Well, so the guy told the girl that, okay, if he should end up marrying her, it would not let her work. And if he's going to let her work, it's going to be like a supermarket or something. So she was like, okay, I went to school, bro. The least I could have done is a proper 9 to 5 or maybe 9 to 2 p.m. So the guy now said, if he should say anything and the girl is not corresponding, he's going to beat her up to a pump. He believes that beating up your girlfriend is correction. And he's saying it to her because he's going to do it, right? So she said when they were in Benin, before she moved back to the girls, that the guy's brother used to beat up the girlfriend and they're like, oh yes, it's fine. Now she do this thing wrong. Make you beat her. The guy was that to say, I can burn your certificate. If each time I correct you and you're not listening, I'll put you on his salary. I mean, this is not hearsay. We were on the court together. I was like, I can't believe my ears.
What?
Is this a movie or something?
It's crazy.
So till today, the girl has phobia for, when I say phobia, I mean, anything Benin, Ishi and Edo people, she doesn't go close to them.
Oh my
So the guy was literally telling her that I will burn your certificate, I will beat you to a pump, I will give you how much I want to give you. You cannot go out without my permission. I'm like, this is talking stage, oh.
Like, that's the problem. Talking stage.
She's lucky she had it last
she's
time.
lucky.
So she could
so
jack
happy
back.
she could
Because if
run
she had
on.
entered, if you had pretended and she enters,
I mean,
this
this
would
guy
have been a
is
past story.
okay. He has a good job. He's even. I think he's already building. Maybe he has a building already. He's doing pretty well for himself. Like this is a relationship that like,
but
okay,
girls,
you're
does not matter. Does working matter?
It doesn't matter. But she felt like okay, he's already in that 30 plus category, that 30 plus mature man level. But bro, the guy was telling her, I'm going to beat you because my girlfriend has a very sharp mouth. Before you say one, she would have said
20.
And the guy was saying, this is your mouth. I will beat you. I will burn your certificate so you won't be able to walk.
Wow. I don't support the beating part, but I mean, if she doesn't have to work and he can pay the bills, he can take care of her and the home and whatever it is that concerns her.
In
Why not?
2024,
You
you
know
should
the house-
work
disagree.
and bring something to the
To the
I
table,
still
right?
disagree.
Okay, cool. So
Because
hands up.
in cases where the man is the one doing all the job, is the one bringing in the money and all of that, the day he dies, what happens?
Just not even go far.
Abi,
You-
if the day he decides that it's over with the relationship, what happens to
Let's not
her?
even go that far.
How will she take care of
Bragging
the
rights,
children?
right?
Your self-esteem.
I know you always
bro.
go bragging rights. You're going there.
No, let's not call it
women will
bragging
always say
rights.
that. Let's
Let's
come
call
and
it
say, what are you
self-esteem.
bringing to the table?
Hey,
But the
wahala.
man is telling you, do not work. I'm going to cater for your
No.
needs. Why do you want to struggle with that?
Don't you think working brings a sense of responsibilities? Don't you know?
Yeah.
You're going to work. You're tired.
You have
traffic.
your money.
When you come back, you don't want to. You don't want to argue. You'll be tired. Compared to being at home all day,
Taking care of the
scrolling
kids.
through TikTok.
No, no, come on. Except you don't have anything to do at
They
home.
will consider you very
So-
useless.
Gosh,
The
I'm
same-
sure
the
you
same-
reduced me
the
to
same-
a maid.
The same persons that will tell you that don't worry, I just want to take care of you. I don't want anything to happen. They will still consider you very useless because you're
Actually,
in the house. They're the
men
one
will
doing
get
the...
tired with time, to be
So-
honest. That's the truth.
And if there's one thing I've experienced before, I've stayed alone for like 3 months before, and I tell you for free, it's not a good experience
It is
because
not.
you're craving attention every
Every day.
moment, every time. It can either push you to cheat, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe you craving the guy's attention too much. or when
Much,
he's
yeah.
back and say,
Having to
"Babe,
call
let's
him
talk,
and all of that. And
and
it's like,
oh, you're an
I'm tired.
irresponsible.
Like you get-
Exactly.
I've gone as his money. Now that's in the course out.
I get it. I agree.
now the way you switch to pigeon for me.
I swear.
Exactly.
You know,
Omo.
that's how we roll.
So what do you think this woman should do now? Because now, I mean, she has just left the marriage.
Nothing. You've equalized. Make her body
Wow.
just go.
She has
Do you know
given the
some,
boost
some people
in
felt
return,
like
so-
she did too much.
When the guy bought the certificate, was it not too much?
Hey, but the fact that
maybe
you
he
went to go
bought
and burn-
BSc, the ladies one was senior
She don't do the
certificate.
doing I do it,
No,
so it's
no,
okay.
you
it's
should
okay.
even
Do
down
me,
to
I do,
uni.
man, no go vex.
So you think what she did was okay?
Yes.
Well, I
The
don't think
sister
it's,
is proud of her.
This is marriage,
Yeah.
right? This is marriage
Yeah.
we're talking about. So I
Yeah.
think as a man, you're automatically the head of the family. There must be a reason. You know, I don't like judging from one part
From
of
one
a story.
angle.
There has to be a reason why he's saying that I don't want you to work.
But-
and
but-
I'm
but
burning you. For him to
I'm
go to
going
that
to-
extent, he's not a madman. There should be a reason why he doesn't want her to
So
work.
wait.
So an
No.
extent
So
of
wait.
burning the
Wait. Are
certificate.
you saying that whatever excuse that he now brings up is justifiable?
That is why we need to hear the other side of the story.
Wait,
if you don't, you can.
wait.
Yeah, it could be justifiable
Well,
depending
could
on the
be.
story. It could
Whatever
be.
reason it is,
I'm telling you,
it's the
she
same
might-
reason that applies to her, which is the Newton law.
You're giving,
And
you're
the
giving
valid
back to me.
reason
Corresponding goals.
It's
So
a
it's okay.
corresponding both.
It's all right.
But honestly speaking to the question I asked you,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any excuse in this world that you want to tell me that would add up to you burning my certificate.
Okay.
It means automatically all those years that I've spent,
Yeah.
in school is a waste. It's a total waste. That's what it means. And now that we are out of the relationship, we
Mm-hmm.
are out of the marriage, right? What do I do? What do I fall back on? That means I have to start selling a car or whatever because it's those certificates that will give me my job.
No
So
one
let's
give
look
me a
at the
better
scenario,
job.
please, guys. Let me
If you have a
just let me just
soft
say
What
this,
if she
right?
doesn't?
Okay, for example, he's a
In
man.
cases like that, what
He's her
happens?
husband. So what if, let's say, he comes on board to tell his own story, and it happens to be that the few times he had allowed her work, she had gone out and she was probably cheating with her boss.
there's
or in a
something
marriage
called
or something like
divorce.
that.
Chop knuckle
I
on
know
that.
there's something
Are you
called.
What if he
Why
doesn't
me?
want to divorce her?
That is not even an excuse. That is the most ridiculous thing I've
I
heard
mean, anything.
so
It
far.
could be worse. This is me just like stating the minimum, right? But anything,
Again,
it could be
Okay,
worse.
I don't
when
think
he
there's
too
any
was
excuse.
cheating, he was cheating.
It could be worse. Okay,
Period.
cool.
Forget
Accept
it.
that.
Period. Let's check the comment section, please. Oh my God. Okay, I won't bond just like that. Now to find the important ones like house or landed property. Throw them off, then bond the nonsense ones before leaving. This one is even going so extra. Next one, please. Okay, revenge is sometimes sweet when need be. Don't be that cry partner when being tortured in marriage. He or she do you, do them back, and work a long work. Such person isn't deserving, I think, of you.
Period.
I
Period.
agree.
Do me.
I do you,
I do you.
man,
You hurt
no
me.
go vex.
Aside from cheating, I mean, I don't believe in cheat on me, I cheat on you, but basic things, do me, I do you, man should not vex.
Man should not vex.
Man should not
Me, I don't know
Okay.
about that one, but me, I just know that if you do something that is probably wrong and it's something that you cannot take, I mean, it's easy. Just serve them papers. It's as simple as that. Don't do too much. Don't allow, just like what you're telling me earlier. Don't allow certain person's behavior, whatever, start
Get
rubbing
to
off
you.
of you. Do you get what I'm saying?
See, please, I'm
to
looking
make
for
you.
I'm looking for a wife. So just in case you're a potential wife, I'm not that type. If you hurt me so much, I'm nice
Excuse
enough
you?
to walk away sometimes. So
Like,
not
that's,
always.
no, that's what I'm
What
saying.
know
about
the
forever?
ways
I've
and
been
bows.
together forever. Why did you say it on the marital vows? Forever.
We'll be all right.
No way.
Well, we'll come back to that. Let's go back to the last story we have on the street of social media. This one too is quite interesting, and it says, why you don't need to bother with a court wedding as a man. This is said by a relationship guru. I would like to think she's a relationship guru. Let's watch this video together.
You have no business with court wedding anymore as a man. You see the way marriages are going these days. Women will just wake up and they will tell you that they have mental health, this one, that one. You don't have any business with any court wedding. If any woman you want to marry insists that you must have to take her to court, just tell her that she better find herself a new lover because you're not interested. Because we usually know that court wedding is to secure your family when they find you, they don't see you. But these days, women know they wait till they find you, they don't see you. And any woman that also insists that you must do court wedding, just know, say this woman wants to treat you so you can buy, so you should take your inheritance, take everything that belongs to you, take your properties. Please be guided as a man. There is nothing like court wedding anymore. Marriage is a business, it's transactional. If you call, you sign. Anytime when you want to go, you pay. Goodbye.
Not be smart. Goodbye.
Bye, mommy of Lagos.
Okay, another. What do you think about this thing she said?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
so
it true that court wedding favors only the women and
the
not the
women,
men?
yes, please. Especially this part of the world, I feel like most women will subscribe for court wedding over church wedding. Actually, why? Because we live in a system. Nigeria is is this part of Africa that's very funny. That I mean, some cultures still like practice the tradition of the husband is no more, so we're coming to inherit, take over. They don't care how many kids you have, whatever it is.
Yeah.
We're coming to take over his property, his house. You have to check out and stuff. So I mean, the women are looking out for themselves too because it's transactional, like she said. So they're also being careful. You know, let's go for a court wedding. You know? So, before now, anything feels up later, and then I'll hear it. So I don't want. So I think it favors the women more than the men, even though in most cases, I mean,
I feel like it's a win-win.
it's not a win-win. It favors the women more. Don't you think so, darling?
So are you okay? Go on first.
In Nigeria, it happens or it looks like it favors the women more. But go to the US, any little thing like they are collecting what do they call it? They are collecting child support. So Nigeria is even very fair. You can leave marriage and nobody will be paying anybody.
Right.
But go to the US, I can decide to just be a baby mama for a living. And I'll be collecting like
Money.
2-3 money child support from different men.
People, yeah.
Now back to our traditional marriage. Court weddings are legal, and I think for me, I appreciate court weddings more because at least there's a document to show that okay, I'm not legally married.
Married, yeah.
But must we think of death? What if the
I
wife
don't know.
that
I
first
mean,
die?
you can't.
Yes, nah.
I mean,
That's why I said it's a 50-50
But coming from a lady,
thing.
I don't appreciate the fact that it's coming from a female. It used to be
Female,
female
right.
supporting female. It used to
Female.
be the
it could
sisterhood,
be.
the
Well,
It
motherhood.
could be that she's probably had a male bestie who's been maltreated or something
brother.
like that.
What about
It has-
our own
it has
to be a brother or,
our
I
own
mean,
female cousin?
So you understand what I mean? This is a fair fight, if you ask me.
Well, everybody should do
But
what works
it
for
is
them.
what it is. It favors women than men here in Nigeria. So let's just stop it there.
I saw Timi Agbaje's video where it said everybody should have a will. So anything from 18 plus or 25 plus should have
18,
a will. So the moment we get married and as long as we are both bringing things to the table, I can write my own will
Yeah.
and you can write your own will. If
Yeah.
the lady dies first, peace out.
Right.
We will read out our will.
will,
And if it's the man, peace out, read out his own will. Like Kamasha was saying, I will my TikTok account to my brother. So
He will.
anything you have, just I think write a proper. You don't have to wait till you're on the
Sick
dying
bed.
Yeah.
or sick bed. Anything from age
I
25,
agree.
30, just write your will. So when you die, legal or not, at least there's something to fall back on for the wife.
Okay, let me
So,
shake
well,
the table a bit. So Anaja,
Yeah.
you're about to get married pretty soon.
To
Amen
me.
to that.
Amen. To it. I have my
Today.
darling on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Would you
So,
marry me after
Hey,
the show?
okay
So
now.
that,
My own is to buy a Chevy. You know, pass like that.
I know.
Okay, so would you be one of those persons that would do court wedding or participate in court
Yes,
wedding?
I like to do that. Like she said, my darling said here. Like it's a legal, it's a legal show for me. I feel like
Yeah.
I have gone extra miles to go legal to let everybody know that you are mine. All right. So if I am going to, because I'm not sure I'm going to have like a court wedding, but if I
wow.
eventually have a court wedding,
Okay.
I'm doing it for the right reason, which is a legal show off. All right. But I'm not doing it in a place of, I want her to know that I'm reassuring her that whatever happens to me,
yeah.
you still own whatever it is that we own. I'm not going to do that for that reason.
Right,
Okay.
I agree.
So it's legal. is professional and is worth doing. It is something I like to do if my woman wants me to do. But if I'm in a situation where, I mean, the court wedding is not in my list, it's something I could look over. I mean,
In a minute, how about you, Shala?
Court wedding.
For sure.
Not for any other reason, but for the glitz and glam, for the white, and for the suits.
but you can still wear your
I
white
don't
t-shirt. Now, why
understand
you
this
do me like
person.
this?
Do you get-
Why is person-
The girls should be doing test.
Wow.
I swear. Now the test, why
Interested.
you suspect this girl already? Now the test everything.
It depends on the church you are going. If you understand, you understand.
I know, right? But
If you're going to some churches, you will
Ha.
do this thing
I
test,
know.
that one test. Bring your gown for inspection. I beg.
Hey,
Cut
even a
to-
girl.
I swear.
Let's skip to the good part.
I saw a very funny video of a groom sent out of church because he has a beard.
Yeah.
And so like it's so weird. I mean,
Yeah,
why?
I remember
Although
that
the guy
video.
looks like an ape, but yeah, trimming was
But,
necessary.
I mean, it's his choice. man.
Can we go on the short
Yes,
break,
please.
Abeg? To come back with hot gossip, stay with us.
Hi guys, I'm Nne,
And I'm Chinne.
and together we are
Ndinne. And we are ex-housemates of Big Brother Naija Season 9.
No Lose Guard edition. Big shout out to Gossip Gala,
Yes, because that's where you get all the premium teas
premium, not only premium teas but also educative gist. Come on, and that's on
from.
period.
Don't go nowhere.
Thank you so much for being with me. I mean, you're still on the show, you're still watching me. Kai, you are the best of the best. You're my party now. I see you. No ma. All right, so it's on the hot gossip we are in now. This one is quite interesting, honestly. In short, all the stories are quite hilarious. Who put this thing together? Well, we'll be all right. The first one on hot gossip says, "What should I do to restore the calm?" So let's read that together. Okay, said with when my brother was relocating abroad, he sold everything he had and left his car for me. He wanted to sell the car to you, but fortunately for me, he didn't get a buyer. That was how I inherited my brother's car. I wanted to sell it and invest the money into our building, but my husband had a different idea. He said, instead of selling it, why don't I use it for Uber? That way, I think that's supposed to be like that. So that way we can use the income for the building instead. Next one, please. The idea was laudable. I think that's what it is. So I gave him the car. A year later, the car became his private car. He hasn't made a single sale, though he registered with Uber. The fact is, my husband is not in a position to use a private car. His finances doesn't support it, but he was forcing himself to use the car. When it breaks down, he will take a loan to fix it. Emphasis on take a loan to fix it. Sometimes buying fuel is so hard for him, he has to use housekeeping money to buy fuel so the house will starve. So this organ now, money that is supposed to use to take care of the house, you need to buy fuel. All right. I had enough and got angry. Then I put for sale sign on the car. He removed it and warned me seriously never to try such again. Because he was using the car, all other financial responsibilities were left to me. So she became breadwinner. Okay. If I asked for money for anything, he will tell me I've used my last money to buy a wiper or a tail light, or the brake failed, so I had to replace it. Oga don't turn owner of car. Okay, next one, please. Okay, I called my dad to come for the car and he did. My husband said I have embarrassed him and exposed him to ridicule in front of the world. Since then, he has refused talking to me. He hates to take public transport now because he can't bring himself back to that level again. He gave me an ultimatum of 2 weeks to bring the car back to him. I didn't mind him, but now my marriage is suffering because of this. What should I do to restore calm?
Ultimatum of 2 weeks on a car that is not your own. I feel like we need to go down the memory lane.
See, but why you guys like this?
Wait,
When two come together to be one, they are one. Why don't you guys let the men rule? There must be a reason why he's wanting the
you're
car.
rolling
back.
on my brother's
No,
car.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's our car now, right?
Which
She
is
inherited from her brother. We are together. We are. I mean, But coming
Okay.
to, I don't like to. I mean, go on what you have to say.
no,
I'll attack you. I'm
fi-
ready
fi-
for you here.
Okay.
Because I'm
ready
here
for
to
me.
fight for the men. Like, no, today's the day.
Interesting.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
no.
Mira, let's
Since
hear
we're
you.
doing gender equality or inequality, you need to understand that you are the man of the house. You need to take the responsibility. She's working. She's meant to support the house. But in a situation whereby all your full support has now been diverted to a
To the car.
you
That is
don't
not
make
rightfully
money.
like yours.
Okay, let's act like the car is right. Let's just act though, because it doesn't belong to him.
No, we can't.
It
We
doesn't
can't
take
take that fact out. It
Okay,
is
let's
not
put
his
it back
car.
in
It
the
is not
sense.
his car.
The car does not belong to him. He doesn't make money with the car. He takes loan to fix the car. Any little responsibility in the house, he doesn't drop one. And you know, a broke man is automatically an angry man,
Yeah.
which means he's basically useless in the house, bringing
That's
more
what it is.
bills. Because when like in no time we start taking loans, please, I beg, make I just take 2K from your hand. They pump this tire, which means. Like your will say, oh yeah, oh, pa. I mean, you refuse to hatch egg.
Ba.
You refuse to lay egg.
Gas
You
books.
refuse to hatch egg. You refuse to have a chick. So you're not making money. You're taking loans. You're not adding to the finances of the house. Please, let's take off the car. Let's focus your attention on maybe getting a better job. Maybe drive Korope. Maybe you make money. Or maybe you should be taken along. All those people like it to Yanaworo. You will see people.
I just
Such
wish
a
she had
good question.
stated. Honestly speaking, I just
Yeah.
wish she had stated how much his salary is, because we need to understand that as well. Do you get what I'm saying? The fact that only few that you buy, only one thing you buy, the money has finished, and you cannot like put into the
Looks like
family.
he doesn't have a job.
Truth is, yeah, it sounded like he didn't have a job. So,
Because
but the thing is, first off, I know, obviously, like the man pride has played out here, but I'm also like considerate of the fact that a lot of things would have gone wrong. I mean, there would have been a lot of drama for her, to, for him to give her an ultimatum of 2 weeks.
Yes, please.
First off, it was for sale that you placed on a song on a car without my own permission, without my own like agreement to it. You placed a for sale on the car, right? And he took that off, and you went overboard again to ask your dad to come take the car without my consent. That's a lot of disrespect to start.
Yes.
Wait,
It's
For
a
your
lot of
husband,
disrespect.
it's a whole lot of
no,
disrespect.
I
Not
disagree.
But I just want to believe that there was series of events that happened, some toxic moments,
yes.
some fights, arguments and stuff
Exactly.
to push her to ask her dad to come for the car. But however, I'm fighting for the ultimatum. He's saying that if you don't bring back the car
Wait.
back to the house in 2 weeks, you're out of the space. Yes, I support that. But I mean,
You will now watch him lavish in poverty.
no, but he's not. I don't. Yeah, that's, so
will
I'm not.
languish
I am
in
here
poverty.
to listen to the two sides. Yeah, I don't like judging by what people put on the social
Okay,
media.
okay.
Even though most of the time, for the most part, the victims always rush to the social media to
Yeah,
search for
yeah,
help, right?
yeah.
But that still does not overrule the fact that there could be some really
Wait
crazy
first.
moments
It's-
background.
Okay.
When you said
As I'm so sorry. As
Go
a
on, my
lady,
love.
you're not meant to take decisions without your husband,
husband,
especially
yeah.
something that relates to something he used, like his car. You shouldn't have done that. But I also think for her to have done that, it means she's tired, she's exhausted. I mean, the man has used the car to frustrate the living day out of her
I
life.
understand that.
So I think that's why she had to do what she had to do. And I think for the guy, there are better ways to talk about things. I'm sure he was screaming on top of his voice when he say, "And you have 2 weeks to bring back the car to the house. Hello,
Definitely.
Mr. Lion and Tiger. Please calm
Definitely.
down. Let's speak like adults."
But for her to make that decision means she's ready to take whatever comes out.
Yeah,
So that
I
means she's also
agree.
ready to work out the marriage. So yeah, if that's her, I mean, her stand is okay. Is okay. I mean, you must have reasoned and thought over it overnight a lot. I'm calling my father to come and pick this car. Let the worst happen.
the fact
All
that
right,
he's not doing
so-
the fact that he's not doing his duties, his responsibilities, it's more like he's not in the picture.
But there's
See,
still
it's
several ways to
interesting.
sort
It's
this
very
out.
cool to be broke without having loan on your neck. You're broke. You're proud. You have loan to pay.
Do you understand?
And
No,
someone
you
else
have
sorting the
pride.
bills, right?
3 red flags
and-
cannot walk in one
I know.
person.
I know, but men, please, you calm down. Your high horses, calm down a bit sometimes.
Bring it
Like, you
down.
know,
Honestly,
sorry, bring
I-
down your shoulder part.
Exactly.
Because-
Thank you, no, Jana, we are on the same side.
Because when you said lack of respect and all of these things, honestly speaking, I don't know where that's coming from. From initials, this car is not yours. So the fact that I gave you the leverage and all of those things to use the car
What's
as
the
you
leverage
like,
to your husband?
well, I don't understand.
Honestly, like,
Oga,
I'm so
Oga.
big on. We're now one. I'm telling you. So when you guys say leverage, where
So wait. So because we are one, doesn't
you,
mean
if I don't get car, we get money,
Wait.
and you get access, you know, go cover my
Oh.
shame.
You guys
Give me
don't-
car, make I
this-
the cruise.
this-
You guys
See,
don't
see.
play with your cars. I mean, you guys love your car so much that at times I feel like you people place your
Lord.
car over with the partners. So if it's your car, there's you will not let me take your car all around or give it to me fully.
Me, I
but
can,
I've
I'm a
done
sweet guy.
Hey, you're
Most
different.
guys-
That's the
Most
problem.
guys don't joke with their cars. I know what
this
I'm
is not
saying.
this is not a car or a joke house, whatever.
So
What
for
I'm
her to have left the car for the husband in the first place, she has done
a lot,
100%
actually.
right thing.
Right.
Yeah.
so the fact that he's not seeing it as his own. See, we need to understand this thing.
Entitlement
Hey,
again.
God bless you. It's the
what is
entitlement I'm
not
talking
his, yeah,
about.
I understand.
Do you understand? See, I give you this thing to use, yes, but that doesn't mean I don't have the right to take it back. Especially when I've not said I've dashed you or something. That's two
Now.
different
Or
things.
did you pay? Is that your purchase?
Oh my, the higher
understand
purchase for me.
You're broke, you're
Allah.
proud.
Is the,
You're giving
You
me
can't even take
owner
loan
of
on
car
top of no men.
ultimatum.
You guys should
Exactly.
do better, please.
See,
Please.
it is one thing for him to be using the car as he please, right? The fact that you haven't, if he has been taking care of the house, I'm not sure she would have been bothered.
At all.
Yeah.
But the fact that you don't take care of the house, I'm coming to ask you for money. You're telling me is either you get fuel or you go one thing or the other.
No,
You're working
no.
on brakes, brother. Let me come and take that thing that is taking away
She
the money
said
from
the
I
us.
tell
car,
you.
the house we have to starve.
No, that's not proper.
No, that's not
That's
proper.
not proper. So,
No,
in this
that's
case,
not
girls, what
proper.
are you guys thinking? Do you think she should, if the
Leave
ultimatum
the
is for
house?
her to leave the marriage, do you think is okay for her to leave the marriage?
Do you know?
Or to call her father, say, Daddy,
Abeg,
bring back the
bring
car,
back
I
the
beg
car,
you.
oh."
The
I
thing
don't want to
is,
lose my man.
Let's be honest. We all know that those are empty threats. The man cannot let. That's empty threats.
Oh,
He
you don't know
cannot-
what had gone
What
down.
has gone
Don't say
down.
that.
He won't leave the
It might
marriage.
not
He
be
won't want
empty.
her to go because of the car. I
What
know.
if she's the type of woman that literally comes to stand in front of the car? You're not going anywhere with this car today. You're not.
No,
you're not going
that's
to
that's
stay
a
in my
human
house.
thing now. That's a human
So
thing.
no, that's
Okay,
extreme.
I'm not a very wicked or toxic
You understand
person.
exactly.
I love
So
peace.
I love to hear stories from both sides, anyways. For
What
the
do you
most
think? You
part.
think she should leave the marriage?
I don't think. I feel like they should maybe go to Olori B or go to like an adult in
Why
their
are you so
church.
Yoruba?
And you get.
Well, because I feel
I
like
like the fact that it's not just coming from me, but
Why
moving
is it
on.
Yoruba?
That's what I,
Them
I
are
like.
You're a
reaching a-
tribalist.
Ah,
the two of
she's
them are not
a-
reaching a good consensus, right? So it's only best that they invite maybe a spiritual head or an older person in the house to speak to them.
Yeah.
So whatever the elderly person now says should be able to sit with the two of them. That's what I think.
I
My
agree.
2 cents.
So let's
Yeah,
move on now.
I don't think it's even like it's not really like a big case for them to
Yeah.
divorce and
My
all.
parents took
But
it
again,
because of car. No, now.
You
like,
get it. It doesn't
do you
make
get?
sense. But our Gen Z couple could do that.
We could do
Sorry.
that. Come
We
on,
could.
we could do that.
Ah.
I'll actually go on this short break to come back with the hottest gossip. Stay with us.
Hi, it's your girl, Luca Rose, and I'm giving a shout out to Gossip Gala. Mwah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Craze, aka Craze Clan, aka Did This Shock You, aka Papa Ade, and you are watching Gossip Gala. The gist is the gala. Chop 'em.
Hi, I'm Abigail Tiwala Nubi. Shout out to Gossip Gala.
Thank you so much for sticking around. It's the hottest gossip. All right, so the hottest gossip, very, very interesting one. We're still on the Bobrisky case, and it says Bobrisky files 1 billion naira suit against VDM, demands public apology, and claims that the audio clip VDM released was an artificial intelligence generated audio recording. The matter plenty.
Plenty, oh my
The
goodness.
matter plenty. But I mean, we already know what's going on, right? I mean, if you've been watching this from since last week, you know what's really going on with the whole VDM saga, right? Now, there's still a lot of people that, there are reactions from a lot of people about the fact that Fowles and his family now decide to sue VDM, right? And today, we'll be having the EFCC meeting with VDM and Bobrisky, even though Bobrisky has come out to say that, okay, if anybody has anything to do with me, if you have an issue with me, just take me straight to the court. I'm not going for any meeting. I'm not going for anything. Let's just see how it goes. I mean, with last week and the whole Bobrisky wanting to commit suicide or having a thought of committing suicide, I just hope it's fine wherever it is, because during the weekend the whole thing he has been giving us fake friends, original friends, so they will not bring my energy down, plenty talk. I just hope it's fine wherever it is, right? Then even during the weekend as well, we had Fowles' sister come out to say that we are going to the court for real since VDM has refused to apologize, the fact that he's taking us for granted and all of that. And guess what, our beautiful Aisha Yusufu is also in support of it. Rather, she's like, okay, somebody cannot just come out one day and you insult people that have spent their time, their their resources to make sure that their brand is where it is today. You cannot just come and speak down on the Falanas and all of that. Well, I just hope that everybody is okay at the end of the day.
You know
But
what
now,
is vexing me among everything? Aisha Yusufu.
Hey, came out to say something
To
on
say
it.
something about you, we all know who she is. I mean, I love her. She talks down Tinubu every time. She talks down Nigeria every time. So Tinubu did not take time to build his career. I mean, he woke up one day and said, okay, me local, and they put him in the seat. He has been a politician for a very long time. So she's saying that you cannot just talk down Falan or this. No, now.
Wait. I want to get it. Are you saying that what she's saying does? You know what? Let's quickly read what she said first.
Okay.
So it says, in the last few days, I have been aghast at the thinking of so many. Many think they own you when you speak against injustice or stand for someone, right? If the Falanos rather, let this go unchallenged, the same people will say they are guilty of what they are accused of. Now they are taking it up. They say it is oppression. This same person did say they should clear their name, and that is exactly what they are doing. So why do you have something like, what do you think is wrong with all these things she has said?
Steps, whose side is Aisha on?
No, she's actually saying that if the Falanas do not come out to unchallenge the same people would say that they are guilty. So they have to come out to
and
challenge
that,
it, to come out and fight that this thing that you're saying is not true.
Interesting.
So I think she's on the side of them coming out to speak on it, coming out to fight for
Challenge
it.
I think she's
yes.
just being neutral, actually.
She's being neutral, but at the same time, she needs a proof.
She's not totally.
I feel like she's on their side.
She's on the Falana side. Exactly.
But at the same time, she's trying to say, "Come and show us the truth."
More like instead, it's okay. Come and take this custard, but you have to come. You have to give me something. We all know the type of person Aisha Yusufu is, right? She's outspoken. She drags people anyhow.
Yeah.
Bring back the girls.
She's there. She talks about Tinubu. She talks about everybody. So if all of them are now coming out to clear the air or to take her to court, it's okay. What you said on air. She works at News Central. Maybe not full time work,
she does.
but she works in News Central.
Yeah.
So if let's one of those ministers taking her to court to go and iron out issues. She is just to clear names. She would have got like 3-4 lawsuits. Yes, she's trying to stay neutral, but there are better ways to stay neutral. If the likes of who is maybe Nketi Blessing is saying this thing, we understand.
You understand that,
but not you.
But this could also be sarcasm,
you did not stand up.
That could also be her sarcastically calling them to come
but that's not. That has nothing to do with
sarcasm. But I mean, you never do
this.
Individual
I
fighters.
said we don't have
Nah.
brain to depict.
You're not something.
I mean, now let's talk about the fact that Bobrisky is also suing VDM. He needs to apologize to him. He needs to be going for damages of 1 billion naira, and the fact that 1 billion.
One
Do you understand?
The truth is,
And the fact that he came out to say that that audio tape that we heard is not his. Do you know the interesting part? Over the weekend, we had some people like the likes of Colin Remy's wife. There's this video where she was talking to AI like generator, and she's like, "Okay, can you speak pidgin? So, yeah, tell me so thing in pidgin, right?" But there was still the accent was still there.
it was obvious it was white.
It was obvious that this one is AI. This is a lot of people's like what do you call that now? Opinions, yeah. Because I feel like if you listen to this one, you know that it's AI. But that one that we listen to, according to these people now on social media, right, the comment sections, you're like, but if you listen to this Bobrisky, you go, no say now human being talking, no be AI. What do you guys have to say about all of this?
Truth is, I've said this to you behind the camera. I mean, we live in a very crazy technical world. Innovation every time. And we're beginning to see people actually even wearing other people's faces and stuff with the advent of AI and all of that. So I still feel like until Bobrisky actually comes out to clear everything, proper investigations that are done, and is actually proven not guilty, it still might not be him. I'm still believing that voice note might not be Bobrisky. It could be manipulated for that to come out.
Sure, definitely.
Very dark man has always had Bobrisky on his black book, if you ask me. So I feel like you could go.
So are you saying
people could go
VDM did all of this thing to
I'm
be
not
sentimental?
saying I don't want to be out there saying otherwise, but I'm just saying that anything could be anything in this Nigeria, especially when you have someone who does not like you.
I feel you.
All right, they've been coming off each other a lot. They've
Yeah.
been eating off each other a lot.
Mm.
But particularly, I'm not a big fan of VDM. I'm not a big fan of people always. Nigeria is already very toxic. I mean, why are you going? after people's life. People are trying. We're all look at us here.
So
We're
you
here
think he's
talking.
going after Bobrisky's life?
He literally
I think he's just
got
trying
out
to
of
pull him
prison.
out.
Okay, allegedly
Literally.
prison or apartment.
Yeah. So I mean, he's not letting him take a breather.
yeah.
Wait,
You
did
understand? That's
you know
where my
what
hurt is
started this
from.
whole conversation from? The fact that somebody
He
went,
owes
somebody
someone.
went
He
to
called
meet
me, someone
VDM.
yeah, you owe me money, he was supposed to pay
4
back, but
million
this is
naira.
come out and fight for me. First off, you're fighting for justice. Justice is not a one-man fight. That is why I'm not a big supporter of either
Yeah, but
this
he has to
lady
start from
and
someone.
VDM.
But he
it
has to
doesn't
start
have to
from
be a
someone.
one-man's fight.
Okay,
We
this
are
is
not
what I think.
Okay, go
I've
on.
done a course, an ALX course, where I learned lip
Plenty.
sync, right? And I used my picture to lip sync. So you can use one's own picture to just lip sync and then do editing and all of that. It's not perfect. Yes, there are varieties of voices to use, sound okay, sound
Yeah,
cold,
yeah.
sound. You would know that this is not natural. Why do we say a voice of our artist?
I
Why are
mean,
people not patronizing
Yeah.
AI,
AI.
and voice and not
True.
exactly? So there will be a clear difference. Nobody can speak the Bobrisky speaks. Yes, you can prompt the AI. I need you to voice this script and speak like Bobrisky, but you will know that
He's not
the
the one.
difference
Something is-
there.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right.
That's what
So
I'm still
let's
saying.
rule out
Until
AI first.
Yes, let's
Not
look-
AI.
So
But
what
if
do- what-
it eventually comes
So
out,
let's rule out AI.
if these investigations are probably done, and this
I mean,
guy
it's starting
is
today now with the
actually not-
EFCC. So let's see how that goes.
If that wasn't him, that's a billionaire you're gonna pay.
Bro, this is Nigeria.
What
Even if
did-
they say it's not him, we all know what the truth might.
I'm telling you,
might
we've
be.
heard terrible cases where people actually still go scot-free.
Exactly. You
I'm
said
not
it
the
was
one.
scot-free.
I mean,
I'm not the one. When they go
But that's
scot-free,
not
Nigeria is so messed up. God help us. Yeah,
But
but I
one
mean,
billionaire is so unrealistic.
Like 1 billion.
1 billion, 1 billion. He wants them down too. That's why I keep saying that they keep coming for each other. I don't know why.
Well, they all have godfathers now.
So I mean, let's watch. Let's see how this
Godfather.
unrolls. Yeah.
let's check the comment section and see people's reaction on this. Okay. This Bobrisky don't have good people, no good lawyers around him at all. Now AI asks for loan, Abi. Chai. Who is fooling who? You loan money, you they threaten the person, think you smart. Well, like it or not, if I were you, we'll be preparing to go back to jail because this time, even your godfather no go try am. They will monitor you to the letter. I hope you know unless you run. Hey, you cuckoo sabi these guys before. So begin weigh your options, but don't dare you aren't escaping it this time. I feel like this is not me giving you only vibes, but please when you are typing and all those quotation marks are very
He's speaking, I know
important.
Vex, forgive her.
Even though it's pidgin. Now one
To make it easier for you.
Yeah, put full stop.
I know. Right.
But what you guys think?
Well, true. First, let me say we all know that Bobrisky actually has been a very huge liar.
Hey,
Most of the time, he comes a lot to say things that are very unrealistic.
according to
Yes,
Blessing,
We all know. We're just being very
Yes,
honest.
now.
He comes to say the very untrue things,
And
and
it
you
takes
wonder
loan
how
and
does
not
he
pay
even
back.
stay?
So
and
there's
says
a
he's so
track
proud.
record of it.
How is someone loaning you, helping you in times of your need, and you come out later to say, you are disturbing me now. I'm going to tell somebody that you kissed me. You know, I mean, because you
and
know that
yeah.
the society is going to come back
come
for
back
you.
for yeah.
You want to use that to shut my mouth. Who the hell are you? That's absolutely inhuman. That's very improper to start. But I mean, if it is what it is, he's going to have to dance to the beat. First off, he'll pay that 4 million naira, and he'll be the one that will probably pay the 1 billion and still go and serve jail time for God knows when.
I
So yeah, we
mean-
wish him the best. Actually, this is his trial time.
You
I'm
don't
not sure he's
think
liking this
I want
2024.
Everybody
Nah.
should
You're
wish.
crazy.
Say
You
I
want-
wish him the best. Don't say we.
Hey, come on,
'Cause
be
I
a
don't
good
think
guy.
I wish him the best.
No, why do you want him to go to prison again?
Well, he can
Niggas
do
just
whatever he
come
wants
back.
to do for all I care. He throws birthday party. He buys cakes worth millions of naira.
Why are
He
you
has
sounding
got his
jealous right
fathers.
now?
He's
Like,
not jealous. This is just he deserves whatever is coming at him.
Don't say
If
that.
I'm not at the spotlight, right, I will not be getting some backlash.
Right.
You can drag Blessing CEO for some reason, but there's some things you cannot drag her for.
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
So we're
though.
dragging Mommy of Lagos, please.
But I just feel like he's human. I'm just being empathic. All right. So I just feel like he's going through so
buried
much
my
at the
feelings.
moment. Why are you so like this now? We're about to
Don't
get
mind
married.
her. Hey, see, these guys are being serious.
I will unlock it for you.
Voila. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for doing this with me. Let's quickly go straight back to the game segments. Can we have the radios on, please? Okay. 1 month of the year has 28 days. So I would like to say all of them actually, because I mean, All of them has 28 days. But the two of you.
Brainiacs.
Some of us said February.
brainiacs.
No, not
But
two.
but we stood we stood for
One.
like all months. So yeah.
So there's part 2 and you stood for one. Why are you
Just
guys
in case
confusing
you can't tell
me?
us in now.
And my,
Yes.
and my
You could say, but
beautiful
we have
and
said-
some
we had
viewers.
said February. Now what's up? Like
Oh yeah,
yo.
sorry. Let's get the answers. Oh please. What's the answer?
all of the month. All of the damn month. We're brainiacs
We
like
got
that.
it.
We're
We are
brainiacs
November
like that.
born.
November.
We win our ways.
Did
and
you not
that's
hear
our
that
period.
brainiacs are full that month?
But do you know that if you write exams and you have 2 answers, you've automatically failed?
No,
We'll
she
pick
can
our
fail for
first
us. Me,
answer.
I'm gonna win for us.
She will,
Well, a win is a win.
Oh, my
A win is
then
a win.
hit.
He's one, all right.
Okay, now thank you so much, guys, for doing
Thank you
this.
so
with
much,
me.
always,
Thank you,
baby.
thank you
Thanks.
so much,
Bye.
Mira. Hey, and yes, my viewers. I mean, it has definitely been an interesting ride. Yeah, I can't wait to have another section with you guys tomorrow. Until then, keep staying and stay out of trouble.
Hey besties, it's your girl Only Luana, and big thank you and big shout out to watching Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you probably haven't subscribed, so what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now and stay tuned to see what Only Luana talks about and get all the juiciest gist. Thank you.